Good morning, parents. This is Miss Bunting. I thought I would walk you through kind of the basic tutorial on how to navigate through your students' dual credit Mustang Express page, which is very different from their early college high school Canvas page. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is go to wnmu.edu. Oh, there it was. Okay. And then we're going to go to current student right here at the top tab at the top, and it'll do a drop down menu to your right hand side. You should be able to click on Mustang Express. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and log in with your student's WNMU username and password. I'm just going to use mine for now. All the students should have received their username and passwords via email. If you do not know your student's username or password or need help resetting that, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll be happy to assist you with that. All right. So then we're going to go ahead, and this is what your Mustang Express page should look like. The first thing I always ask my students to do is go to their student tab right here at the top. Go ahead and click that, and to check their schedules and make sure that everything looks accurate. So if you scroll down under the useful links, there's a My Schedule link. Go ahead and click on that. You would click on the current term. I'm going to go and click spring for now. Right now, I'm not currently enrolled in classes, but your students should have the list of classes that they're enrolled in. And this is what it should look like. Okay. Some of the important things that I also make sure that the students pay attention to is their start and end date of the class. Their start dates for the spring should be January 19th. If they're enrolled in a mini semester class, which is a class that's been shortened down in a shorter time frame, they will have a different start and end time, which means that those particular classes have different drop deadlines. Just in case your student enrolls into a mini semester class and they did not want a mini semester, they would have to email me to go ahead and change their schedule. But just be aware that that is a very different class. It starts at a different time and has different drop dates. Okay, so I'm going to close the window. If you're interested in wondering what your student has taken so far and what their final grades are, you can also check that under the Check Grades and Transcript tab right here. You can go to their final grades, and this will show their final grades from last semester, or you can also check their academic transcript. This will show you all the classes that they've taken and the grades that they received. So when you go to academic transcript, you go to undergraduate advisor transcript and hit submit. Okay. Down here should show all the classes that they've enrolled in and the grades that they received. And it shows by terms, which is spring, fall, and it'll show the year. So this is how you can get their academic transcripts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click out of that. All right, go back to the Home tab. When I ask students to check their WNMU emails, here's where they would go to their quick links, and they would hit the Mail tab right here. The Mail tab, if they have their Deming Public Schools email up, it'll normally send them back to their Deming Public Schools. It'll connect the links together. In order for you to get access to the WNMU email, you'd have to log out of your Deming Public Schools email, log out, and then go back here and then click again. So you'd go here, you would log out right here, and then click the little X button, go back, and then click the link again. Okay? Just a little FYI. All right. So then another really important detail is their Canvas page. And here's where they would have access to their classes. And in order for them to do their classes, the Canvas page normally displays the same as the early college page, only here's where their actual college classes will be. You can go to their courses, view all courses. And here's where you can find their courses, their syllabus, their instructor's email, contact information, and so on. I'm just going to kind of show mine. For example, here's where their syllabus is, and I always suggest that they look at their syllabus first, look at their due dates, and the assignments that they have posted on the syllabus. Mine looks a little different, but every class looks different, so you may want to play around with different classes, okay? Their homepage normally has kind of an introduction to the class, and then the name of the professor, their email, how to get a hold of them. Here, the grades tab will normally have the grades posted. You can also print their grades right here, and you can save it as a PDF for your records. You can see when the grades were due, when that assignment was due, and the grade that they received for that assignment. So this is also, a really cool thing about the grades tab is that you can also do the what if. So if you click on a score and you can type in your own score manually, like what if I got a 40 out of, 0? It changes the grade here. So it'll reflect what they could get. So see how it says show saved what if scores, or you can revert it back. So say you're trying to determine whether a student's going to pass a class or not, and they have a few assignments left. You can show the student, okay, so if you get, an 80 for that assignment, your grade will boost up to this. And you can kind of determine your what if scores in order to show if they could pass the class or not. So that's a really cool little thing. Okay, so another really awesome little tool here that the students have access to is the library. Students have access to the WNMU library if they're looking for a certain book that they need for a class, or they need to find a scholarly article. They can get that at the link up here at the top right here, and it'll direct them straight to the library. So this is another really cool tool that I wish students would take advantage a little more. And finally, students have access to free WNMU tutors. It is at no cost to them since they are a dual credit student. You would just go to WNMU.edu, you go back to the page, you can search right here and look up tutors. Then we can go to the Student Success Center. You can just click on one of the tutors. And here are the tutors. You have one for chemistry, English, anatomy and physiology. We have some math tutors, and we have 2 math tutors. We have several math tutors, actually. This is the computer literacy tutor, which is for that BCIS class that a lot of students kind of struggle with. And psychology tutors. So there are plenty of tutors to kind of you can connect your students with so they can get that extra support at WNMU. And that is free for them as well. And they can Zoom with them and set up those appointments. So that's a really little neat thing that our kiddos have access to. So that's pretty much it. That's a lot of the basics that your kids kind of need to know how to navigate through for WNMU and through Mustang Express. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email and I'd be happy to help. I hope you guys have a wonderful semester, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.